And as we noted, Trammell was ruthlessly gunned down in broad daylight in Milwaukee last Thursday. This was amid growing outrage over the signs he was holding supporting President Trump's re-election. The police are currently asking the public to help identify the suspected shooter. So we still don't know why Trammell was killed, but tonight I want to show you more of that video the Ingraham Angle exclusively obtained. It's footage from just days before Trammell's heinous murder.
So today, if you notice, I moved a little closer.
Yeah. Well, and where people can interact with you on the sidewalk, yes. Unlike the corner over there.
Right. Where, you know what I'm saying? Where when they cussing and hollering, they can't jump off the car and knock me out at the same time. He snatched the sign.
This one?
Yes, this one. I had to chase him across the street, grab him, sling him around, get the sign back. Well, that's why I'm over here today. Over there, they're just about ready to kill me. You know?
Joining me now is Andrew Hitt, former prosecutor, chairman of the Republican Party of Wisconsin. His office is also the one that got its hands on that video. Andrew, he says they're just about ready to kill me. What were your thoughts when you saw that, heard that for the first time?
Well, Laura, I mean, it is just so chilling to sit there and hear it and watch all of those videos. It's scary. It's terrifying when you think about it. We're a little under 100 days out from the presidential election, and there's a real possibility that Trammell was killed as a result of his political beliefs for supporting President Trump.
Now, we're seeing on the screen now a picture of a suspect that the Milwaukee police has put out. Some local media have described him as about 6 feet tall, apparently African-American, about 30 years of age or so. That's the estimate, weighs over 200 pounds. Anyone who has any information, he apparently rides a black bike. Anyone who has information, please contact the Milwaukee Police Department. Right now, we have federal courthouses being threatened. We have another case where a Democrat in Wisconsin was assaulted by 2 women who today were arrested. We'll put their photos up on the screen when we have them. Again, that's a Democrat was assaulted at one of these protests. These are the 2 women who were arrested in that assault of Tim Carpenter, I believe. I'm getting that name right. This has gotten beyond dangerous. Now lives perhaps are being lost and jeopardized. We had an individual shot in Austin, Texas, over the last several days. Where does this end up?
Well, you know, it's hard to see where we go from here. I mean, this is a low point. I don't recall anything like this ever happening, certainly in Milwaukee or Wisconsin before. And, you know, where we go from here is we have to, as people who support the president, we've got to stand up. We've got to honor Trammell and his passion for the president, and we need to get this president reelected. And that's what we're going to do in the fall of 2020.
Well, he was pretty well known in the community, Mr. Trammell. I think I said Trammell before. But I'm surprised that there's not more coverage of this by the national media when he's on camera saying, I think they're going to kill me, holding a political sign. What happened to people believing in political speech not being punished in the United States?
Well, not only do we not see coverage in national news, but we're not seeing anything or hearing any reaction from Democrat leaders in Milwaukee. We haven't heard anything from Mayor Barrett. We haven't heard anything from Congresswoman Gwen Moore, nothing from Governor Evers, nothing from Attorney General Josh Kaul. I mean, we have somebody who stood up every day, got out on the street corner, supporting the president, talking about his political views, and he is dead now. And, you know, we're less than 100 days out from an election. This is worth talking about. This is worth thinking about, being concerned about. And, you know, we've got to bring attention to this. That's why I called for an investigation by the United States Attorney.
You just rattled off all the Democrat officials in the state. None of them have addressed this. None of them have talked about it. That speaks volumes. And we're going to stay on this story. Andrew, thank you for helping us understand this better tonight.